Meanwhile, Budget Secretary Florencio Abad says budgetary reforms implemented by the government have led to a drop in corruption. He says there is now better allocation and utilization of resources. More from Freddie Abando.
3 years of the Aquino government's crusade for good governance has restored the confidence of the people and the international community. Budget Secretary Florencio Abad stressed the series of reforms in the budget process has led to a drop in corruption, which allowed government to save and spend more resources for sustained economic development and growth. Abad said government has not imposed new taxes except the sin tax reform, which has generated substantial funds to support the Universal Health Program. Its debt service program has also worked wonders in generating savings.
We have not been increasing taxes except the sin tax reform, and we are borrowing less. And yet, look at the investments we've made in social protection, from 10 billion to 62 billion. In basic education, an average of 16% growth every year. In public health, now, it grew every year by 32%. Infrastructure, it will be 5% by 2016. Agriculture, tourism, name it. Where are the monies coming from? If we are not imposing taxes and borrowing money, it can only come from the closure dramatically of leakages, the untangling of bottlenecks in execution, and of course, the removal of inefficiencies that waste so much money.
The crusade has sent shivers to possible attempts of corruption, since the campaign of the president spared no one from his commitment to clean up government of misfits. Former President Arroyo is facing plunder charges, so with several members of the Senate and the House for the PDAP scam. Anyone associated with graft is a target. When President Aquino assumed power in 2010, estimates of resources lost to corruption ranged from 50 to 100 billion pesos. Abad stressed the figures are down to the very minimum. Because of these gains, there is better allocation and utilization of resources to serve the greater interests of our people and the country.
By simply introducing ATM and biometrics in the payment of military pension, we save 5 billion pesos. By simply introducing single treasury account, we already closed all dormant bank accounts and we save almost 500 million. I mean, these are very simple reforms that, if you multiply that in many agencies and departments, will amount to billions and billions of pesos. So this is the benefit when the President says we are committed to anti-corruption and good governance.
For the People's Television Network, this is Freddie Abando reporting.